Despite the simplicity of her surroundings, this is no ordinary woman. It is the Virgin Mary, seen at the moment when the angel Gabriel announces that she will bear the Son of God. The painting was made in 1898 by the African-American artist Henry Ossawa Tanner. The son of a Methodist minister in Philadelphia, Tanner frequently explored biblical narratives in his art with a great sense of realism. Curator Kathleen Foster.
And so what comes together is this spiritual imagination with a training in real careful realist painting. And so what happened for Tanner is he went to the Middle East and he found a woman to pose who was a Palestinian girl, a Jewish girl of about the right age, who really represented in the modern world a modern-day Mary. And he had her pose wearing the clothing of modern-day Holy Land. If you look at the floor, the hangings on the wall, it's all taken from a house in Palestine.
In the midst of these humble surroundings, the angel appeared in the form of a dazzling shaft of light. The horizontal line of the bookshelf behind it suggests the form of the cross, so that Christ's earthly ending, as well as his beginning, are evoked in the painting. Tanner made his career as a painter in the late 19th century.
He was a very retiring, modest person, but obviously very ambitious because he took off for Paris in 1891 and just made himself into a fantastic, popular painter. His works were purchased by the government in France, and he was the toast of the annual Salon exhibitions. He returned to the United States from time to time to visit his family, but fundamentally he married in Europe and stayed there for the rest of his life because, as he said, in France, he was just an artist, but when he returned to the United States, he was a Negro artist. And I think the burden of prejudice was something that he didn't care to fight. So he stayed in France, won these great laurels, became a mentor to other African-American artists who came to Paris, and lived a very successful international career.